Hey guys, welcome to video number 3 on pricing your HVAC products and services. This one's really pretty easy. It's on a variable overhead expense as it pertains to vehicles. And so let's just look at this real quick. So on the spreadsheet, we have, we do a little calculation formula in here, but basically all you have to do is you take all of your fuel expenses for the entire year. Okay, add those up. If you pay tolls, take the annual amount for that. If you pay parking, you have to pay meters or wherever in certain neighborhoods, put that in there. All of your maintenance, that's your oil changes and your belts and your hoses, if you change your tires, things like that. And then if you have a vehicle repair, maybe you had a breakdown, you had to put an alternator in there, or you had to put whatever, all your repairs. So we'll add all of these up for the year, and we divide those by the number of trucks or service vehicles that you have. Okay, and then you're going to come out with a certain amount. So we're just using an example here of $10,000 on the tool that we use. This is for the flat rate. Let me look at the more complex one here. So on this one, this has actually a single vehicle example, but I would actually divide that up by department. So if I had $20,000 worth of expenses on here, and 20% of my time was over here, 60% of my time was doing service, I can see how to break that up by department, okay? And so that's what you're going to want to do. You actually want to go in, and I'll show you how that looks like on the calculator. We would actually come in, like if this is $10,000, we only have one service technician. Obviously, there's enough productivity hours for that, but fundamentally what we would do is it would calculate an hourly amount, and when you actually go to do your flat rate calculation, let's say that you've got a repair that you're going to do, it's going to take an hour, it's going to build $11.11 in this example into your repair, or maybe it takes you an hour and a half. Your vehicle portion for that would be about $16.67. So the point is that you have to break this out separate, and you attach that to the amount of hours that you're actually billing in the service department. And that's divided up by the service technicians, how many you have. These are the tools that we use. If you have your own, that's fine. But the point is, take your fuel and all of your maintenance related to those vehicles and break that out and make that a vehicle expense by the hour. And of course, if you're doing change outs, you're going to have that by the work day, by an 8-hour day. So if you did a change out and it takes a day, we've got that truck's amount, and it'll work out to a certain amount. Installation expenses tend to be a lot less in terms of by the hour, but a lot more because it's by the day. But we have to calculate that in. We build it into the job cost, and then when we submit our proposal, it's all covered, and it doesn't come back and hit you later in the form of net profit reduction, okay? We have it all covered, and so we're going to move into the next one. Let's see, what is the next one? The next one we're going to be talking about next is going to be calculating the owner's field time versus overhead burden. If you're an owner and you work in the field, you're going to like this one. We'll see you on the next video. Pete here. I'm out. Bye-bye.